Hey champions, this is Tyson out of St. Louis, Missouri, representing Slick Town to the fullest, and I'm just coming back at you on this gorgeous December day here in St. Louis. But do not be deceived, because the temperature is almost 70 degrees. This pretty much is pneumonia weather. And for the rest of the week here in St. Louis, we're supposed to be getting freezing rain, sleet, and possibly snow over the next couple of days. So while I am out, I am going to enjoy this day, but also get some business handled. And then also head to the gym and get my workout in, because I will be in Miami at the end of January. And if you want more information on that and how you can join me and my team in Miami, feel free to contact me, and I'll put the information to reach out to me in the description box below. But it is a gorgeous day out here. I can't front. It is absolutely beautiful out here. The sun is shining. I see people out washing cars and this, that, and the other. And I wanted to talk to you today, because obviously the weather is about to change. And that's something that really resonates with me. People are afraid to change. And so they act like they're allergic to change. And, I'm allergic to average. I'm allergic to ordinary. And so I wanted to ask you a question and give you something to really think about today. My question to you is, what are you willing to change, or what are you willing to give up to go up? And let me preface my comments. In order for you to get to the next level, you have to be willing to do something that you've never done before. You're going to have to be willing to think differently than you have thus far. Your best thinking has you right where you are. I don't know how many times I have to say that for it to sink in. Your best thinking has you where you are right now. Your best thinking has you where you are right now. And if you are someone who is not satisfied with where you are right now, then you need to do something different. And what gets me about this time of the year, people, they hang their hat on, I'm gonna start when the new year comes. It's December, and once January 1st come, we gonna start a new one. We gonna get it in, and we're just gonna come out the gate running. Well, as someone who has dealt with a lot of deaths over the last 4 months, losing close loved ones, losing dear friends, losing relatives, who are you to even think that you have to January 1st? You got to be proactive when it comes to your dreams. You have to be proactive when it comes to taking action. And stop waiting on something to happen for that will cause you to take action. If you've been reactive all this time, then why don't you try being proactive? I'm just saying, because the reality is, time can be a great equalizer. But if you waste too much time, it can become an enemy. And we don't deserve that. I don't feel that I deserve it. I don't feel that you deserve that. But, hey, to each his own. But the bottom line is this. Haven't you wasted enough time? Whether it's putting your dreams off, whether it's waiting for all the ducks to be lined up in a perfect row for you to shoot them and knock them down, or whether it's you waiting for the perfect time. There's no such thing as the perfect time. The only time that matters is right now, the present. You can't go in the past. This is not 1985. You do not have a DeLorean. You can't go back in the past. You can't fast forward into the future. You have to live in the moment. You have to live for today. And go after your dreams by faith, believing that you're going to have a tomorrow. That's what you have to do. And if you're someone watching this that has specialized in procrastination all this time, then I challenge you to get proactive when it comes to what you want out of life, to living the life that you deserve to live. So again, I ask you, what are you willing to give up to go up? Now, last night, I had a chance to go to a revival. I have not been to a revival in almost 4 years. Now, this is what I was willing to give up. So I can only speak for Arian from this perspective. I went to a homegoing service yesterday. I went to work out after the homegoing, and then I went to revival. I had a chance to testify about what the last couple of weeks have been for me. But you know something? I always keep in mind something my pastor's wife always says about me. She says, Arian, you look nothing like what you're going through. And for many of the members of my church family, they did not know what the last 2 weeks had been for me. Even one of my closest friends, who is like a brother to me, did not know what was going on. Why? Because I wasn't coming in church Sunday after Sunday hanging my head. Because I was able to press forward with a smile on my face. I was still able to be productive instead of and be progressive instead of being regressive and playing the blame game and the crying game, and so to speak. You know, because I had my moments, because obviously when you lose three relatives or three close loved ones in a 4-day span, it will hit you. I don't care how strong you are. But the bottom line is that, you know, they have the ultimate reward. They have gone where as what they said, the weary shall be at rest. They have lived their lives the way that they wanted to live their lives. So I had to look back and ask myself, Arian, have you really been living the life that you want to live? Anybody that knows me on a personal level knows. For a long time, and I'm not ashamed to admit this, but for a long time, I have not been living. I have merely been existing. And you know what? I put an end to that mess. I put an end to that garbage. So now, I am taking action. And if you're someone that knows that it is time to take action, that it is time to lose all the excuses that life can throw at you, and it is time to do your due diligence, then I highly recommend that you connect with me on Facebook. I highly recommend that you shoot me an email. And most definitely, I highly recommend that you just simply click the link below and join the team. Because what's going to happen is we are positioning ourselves for momentum when it comes to 2014. We're not waiting for January 1st to come to take action. We're taking action right now. And if you're a go-getter, and then if you're a champion, and I know you are because you're still watching this, I highly recommend that you pull the trigger and join the team, because we're going to higher heights and deeper depths. And we want you on the team because there is room to go up, but you have to be willing to give up something in order to go up. So I'm going to wrap this up because I'm about to get some work done on my car, and then I'm heading to the gym to work out, because in order for me to have my body right, I want to make sure that my mind is right first, because if my mind is not right, then the body is irrelevant, because when the mind goes, everything else falls with it. So protect yourself, protect your mind, get around like-minded individuals that are where you want to go. Click the link below and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.